trying to like balance my phone on the steering wheel. I'm starting this vlog at like a super random moment. Okay, big announcement. I'm part of Makersplace's first ever artist residency. It's starting on the 20th and it's currently, I think, October 16th. It's basically a week in New York. I already live in New York, obviously, but we are just going to be having different creative sessions, going to the Met and the MoMA. We're going to be working out of the All Ships Creator House a lot in Brooklyn. Kind of just like working on and strategizing on our solo exhibitions that we're doing. We're each doing 2 over the course of the next 6 months. I'm just kind of getting ready for that. I've actually been back home in Massachusetts for a couple weeks because I'm dog sitting my dogs. This is my dog Cannoli, but I'm also dog sitting my dad's dogs while he's traveling. So taking care of 3 dogs right now, which is a lot, but I love it. And so anyways, I'm actually currently in Cape Cod. I've been all over the place. We just took a really beautiful walk. I'll insert some clips. It's like the most beautiful day ever. I was just here for the day and then I'm gonna go home. Look at him back there. I figured I would start this vlog today and just kind of like vlog leading up to the residency and then vlog the residency, and I'm hoping to like make this a series throughout the next 6 months, just kind of like updating everyone on my residency and my progress and what I'm working on, and just kind of like showing some behind the scenes content. I just had kind of like a nice relaxing couple of weeks back at home. As much as I'm like, I kind of hate my hometown, it's been nice to just be somewhere slower paced and more quiet. I needed a break from New York so badly. Sometimes I just need to be out in nature more, and there's a lot of nature around where I live, so it's been really, really nice. I just wanted to update you guys and kind of intro this video. I will see you guys soon. Saturday. I just got back to New York last night after being home in Massachusetts for a couple weeks. It was really good to be back. I'm really excited to bring everyone along this week because I feel like it's gonna be a ton of fun. Actually, you know what? I'll read you guys the itinerary so you have an idea of what's coming. It starts tomorrow. We have a dinner in Williamsburg tomorrow night, and on the second day we're going to the Met and the MoMA. I think like having lunch in Central Park, and then on the third day we are going to have different people present. I guess we have some sort of like creative workshop later in the day. The last day is Thursday. We're getting like our headshots taken and then interviews, then meet back up later and have our collector dinner, which is at the All Ships Creator House. So that's what this week entails. I'm excited to bring you guys along. We kicked the week off with dinner in Williamsburg, and I got to hang out with the other artists who are doing the residency. There's 5 of us total. They're so talented and just really cool people, so if you want to check their art out, I'm putting their Twitters on the screen. On Monday, I met up with the other artists, the Makersplace team, Blondie and Dave Krugman from All Ships, and we headed over to the Met. We spent a couple hours in the Met, and I feel like I saw like 1% of the whole museum, which is what happens every time I go there. I really love the Greek sculptures. I think that's my favorite part of the Met, that and like the Egyptian part. I feel like those are the only 2 parts of the museum I've ever been to because I never get past the beginning part of the museum, and I feel like I'm missing out on a lot, but it never really gets old, so it's okay. Then we took a little walk through Central Park, and All Ships had set up this really cute picnic for us. So we just ate and chilled for a little bit, and for some reason it was 80 degrees in October. I'm not complaining, it was honestly amazing. As I'm recording this voiceover, it is currently 40 degrees in New York, but it was amazing, beautiful. We took little Polaroid pictures. Then we walked over to the MoMA, which is one of my favorite museums in New York. I feel like I could come here every week. So we all kind of just went in our own directions, and I ended up, I think, visiting every single floor and seeing like almost all of the art. I don't think I've ever done that before. And then I saw this piece. I know this is a super famous artist, Kauska. I can't remember their name, but it was my birthday, so I feel like that was a little good luck sign. That's what I'm telling myself. I actually discovered my favorite painting here last year, so I went and visited it. It's titled The Moon by Tarsila do Amaral. I'm probably not saying that right. I believe she's Brazilian. There's something about this piece that I just love, and I actually created a piece inspired by it the next day, so you guys will see that. The next morning, we met up at the All Ships Creator House in Brooklyn. Of course, like anything All Ships related, they will have the best food, so they had breakfast waiting for us, and it was just like the most immaculate bagels of your life. We all just kind of hung out for a little bit and then heard different artists speak, as well as Blondie, who's the sponsor of the Residency.
You know, every single screen needs, like, hungers for beautiful visual work.
Rule of thumb that can be different for every artist and the type of world that they're building in their artwork.
These walls that you see here were done in WeWork spaces, and I was a part of their small art and graphics team, which eventually became 50 artists working around the world.
And that as well, and I had a lot of his work. And so he had done.
And then we had a little creative session. I created this piece, which is inspired by my favorite painting in the MoMA, and we had a little artist feedback session. The next day is a very busy day. I was headed to the All Ships Creator House to have my headshot and interview done, and I carried over one of my smaller pieces to exhibit later that night. This is Blue-Haired Starboy, one of the first pieces I've gotten professionally framed. I was really proud of it and happy to be able to exhibit it. There was breakfast. I think I was too nervous to eat because of my interview. I hope it went well. We'll see whenever it comes out. I made them retake my headshot like 10 times, to be honest. I headed back to All Ships for the 10 millionth time, this time in an Uber XL with my huge piece of art that weighs like 50 pounds. I'm not even joking, I literally can't carry it by myself. This was the last night and it was a collector's dinner. It was honestly such a fun event. I had the best night ever. There was sushi being made. It was just a vibe. Like I said, All Ships curates the most amazing experiences. You can never have a bad time.
To recenter in these types of situations around food, around community, around good wine, good drinks, good people, good music. Can those artists raise their hands?
I want to say thank you so much to Makersplace, Blondie, All Ships, and the other artists I get to do this with. If you want to keep up with my journey over the next 6 months, I'm going to be vlogging everything, so make sure to subscribe to my channel and follow me on my socials, which will all be linked down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video.